What's up YouTube? This is Apex27 and I'm bringing you a video of my new ninja build, starting with a clip real quick where I knew they were at the top of this elevator and I had just run back to check to see how far you could go back. I had a feeling they were gonna ambush me here, so I threw on some buffs. As you can see, the guy had no HP. I do get a little cocky here, but I was able to pull this back out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have posted it, probably. Anyway, so as I said, this is the new ninja build. It doesn't have any real lore behind it, honestly. It's one of my few builds that doesn't have any kind of lore. It doesn't even have like a special name. It's literally just a ninja build. I saw the opportunity to recreate my ninja character that I've had in Dark Souls 1. I had a similar character in Dark Souls 3, but it wasn't similar enough. They feel like different characters, but you know, it's different takes on the same build. This character feels a little bit more like it can take up that mantle from Dark Souls 1. It can hold two katanas and you can put parry on it on the wakizashi now, which counts as a katana parry, unlike Onikiri and Ubadachi from Dark Souls 3, where you were stuck with a weapon art and a dual wielding moveset but no parry for any of the katanas. In Dark Souls 1, my ninja build has two katanas and I parry with the left one. I don't really ever actually attack with it. So yeah, but the reason that this build is made even a little bit was because I was going to remake my Rot Scavenger at level 70. But I have remade my Rot Scavenger, or no, sorry. I have made so many builds in this game that I'm getting a little bit of a fatigue when it comes to running through the game to make a build. Even though Patches Emporium makes it easier to get items and runes and stuff for the build, I still get pretty impatient waiting for people to respond, because sometimes it takes a little while to get people to actually drop you stuff. So when I saw the similarity between this build's stats, which was my Huntsman from my Mistwood Ranger from a few videos ago, my first build video, or no, my second, I thought, why make the build from scratch again? My Rot Ronin, my Rot Scavenger, whatever you want to call them, when I can instead just convert this build into a mix between both the builds to make it like a super build, which is funny because I'm still not using anything that's considered meta or OP. Although I do think the Spark Aromatic is underrated. Still to this day, the community, I think, is still unaware of how important Spark Aromatic is. This video will be half a commercial for the Spark Aromatic. I have a clip later dedicated to how good the Spark Aromatic is for dealing with literally just any situation when it comes to fighting in this game. Ganks, invasions, 1v1s, 2v2s. This whole video is going to show off the Spark Aromatic. But anyway, I just thought, you know, this katana does more damage than the broadsword does. It has a better weapon art, in my opinion. I can pair better talismans with it. And then I can also just carry over the Spark Aromatic. I don't use the wakizashi for parrying like my, Dark Souls 1 ninja used a katana for parrying. But it is on the build. It's got quick step. The katana moveset is pretty useful as long as you don't get crazy with it. The dual katana moveset is easily parried if you know what you're doing, and if the person using it against you is throwing it out willy-nilly. This is a fun little 2v2 in Gelmir. These guys weren't worried about losing, and they pay for it in the end. A little overconfident, in my opinion. I don't think I'm ever going to go back to my Rot Ronin build unless the DLC includes Rot themed weapons that I would want to use, because they just weren't very good in the base game, except for the Ant Spur Rapiers. Those were pretty good, but they're just brain dead to use. They take no skill to win with. When it comes to my Mistwood Ranger, this build is just better than that build, and the main thing with the Mistwood Ranger was the aromatics, so I can't see myself returning to it that very often. The fashion was nice though, so who knows, maybe I'll go back to the fashion at some point, but I'll miss that katana weapon art over the sword dance weapon art for the broadsword, for sure. The earlier Radon Beach clip was already on Twitter. It's pretty good. This one is, I don't think as good, but still pretty good. Normally I hate invading this beach, but I will say I've been having some pretty good luck with this build, invading this beach, and honestly I kind of look forward to it now. I've been winning more Radon Beach ganks lately. Because like I said, this build is kind of a super version of both of my other builds. It's just got the best parts of both. I do wish I could fit some better leggings on this build. Like, they just look better, maybe with more poise. And also, I saw a video of this guy using Barbaric Roar on a flail, and it kind of makes it look like nunchucks because you're swinging it around so fast with the R2 buffed by Barbaric Roar weapon art. I kind of wanted to use that, but I've just heard so much about how flails are so bad in this game that I don't know if it'll be worth it to switch out. I also have the Uchi Katana and the Nakakiba ready to use in this build, but with how centric the poison buildup and proc is for this build, it's hard for me to want to switch to the Unsheath Uchi Katana or the quick, I don't remember what the weapon art is called, but it's the something Fang weapon art that's like a really long stab. Those weapon arts are cool and strong and useful, but they're just not as good at procking poison. And also, I'd rather use an actual poison themed katana over a katana that I put poison on, or just a regular katana that doesn't have poison involved. This is the last clip that I'm going to be commentating over. The rest of the video is all live commentary. I think they're pretty funny clips, especially the last clip. The build will be at the end of the video. I'll be posting what it looks like. It's very similar to my Rot Ronin, with just one of the talismans is different, and obviously the aromatics are on the build. This trio would not want to come out of their hole. It's really funny that there were 3 versus 1, but they still didn't want to come out. They'd rather just stick back and throw projectiles at me until eventually they get bored. You'll see what happens. Really waiting for that DLC to get announced. It's December 3rd right now for me. And December 8th, I believe, is when the Game Awards will be announced. I think it's the same time that Elden Ring's release date got announced last year. So now we may get the DLC. But anyway, this is the last clip, like I said, so thanks for watching. Adios for now.
I invade here a lot more than very interesting. Okay. Telling you, man. They're awesome. Spark aromatics. Get you out of a pinch. Damn. Damn, boy. What the fuck? There it is. Yeah, don't bring out those double halberds on me. Madness. Oh, how much you want to bet there's a Vike Spear in that madness build? Because people are boring and want the easy way out and all this other shit. Nope. Just a really annoying, Ooh, you don't have a lot of HP. Weird. Ooh. Ooh, you don't have any HP. Alright, do that again. Do that again. Gross. Weirdos. Ambush shard. Oh, it's just missed. Of course he fucking jumped. Literally all I have to do is sit back and let these cookie knights take care of it. It's really your turn. Oh, look at that, you're still alive. Alright, dude. Alright. That was pretty funny. Alright. Calm down. Oh, I hate people that play like him. Get out of here. Come on, do it. Go ahead. Get out of here, dude. Predictable sip. Also, tell your summon to stop wearing the host ring. Might have been able to use a ring that actually did something for him.